Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Or welcome to the channel if this is the first video you're watching. This is going to be a non-makeup video. I decided to do a New Year's resolution video. So happy New Year's Eve or happy New Year's Day. Be safe out there, careful with the crazies out there with the driving and the drinking and all that, be safe. Now, so this is just going to be a New Year's resolution video. Now I will include personal resolutions and YouTube resolutions. So let's just get started. Let's start with the more personal ones. One is cleaning up my financial messiness. And that includes like anything else. Credit cards, and if you use any Afterpay, Klarna, Sizzles, whatever other versions there is, pay all of that off and keep it off once and for all. Or keep it really low, not crazy like what I go to. And then next is creating a makeup budget. I say this because I can say I'm gonna stop buying makeup. I'm gonna be on a no buy for foundation, concealer, and no. I know myself, that's not realistic. So I'm like, no. I'm gonna create, it's kind of in the middle, a realistic, kind of flexible budget. So when I want to buy something, it forces me to really think like, okay, do I really want it? Is this something I have in like an eyeshadow palette? Is this a color scheme I have already? And if I do, how many times over? Or if I don't, okay. So it forces me to think like, what do I really want and what I want just because, oh my god, it's so beautiful, the initial reaction. So next is cutting back on unnecessary expenses. And reality is makeup is, it depends. If it's your full-time job, yes, it is a necessary expense because that is your full-time job, especially when you do YouTube or you're a makeup artist or something like that. But for me, it's not. Well, this is still an unmonetized channel, so essentially I'm not getting paid. So it's not really necessary. So things like, when I say it, things like makeup, I really have to look at my collection. Like I do a decluttering series, like use the makeup I did not declutter, finally start using it and not buy anymore. And then once I start running low, then I will, maybe buy a little bit more. But for right now, cutting back on the unnecessary expenses, like more foundations, more concealers. I have more than enough of every category right now, so that's definitely not necessary at this moment, at least at this point in time. Also, that extends to subscription boxes. Now I will link my ranking videos because currently I have 8 subscription boxes, and in my ranking videos I range from the best to the worst. Give you my reasons why and all that. So I'm definitely gonna pretty much start doing that as well. Look at that and start cutting back maybe on 1 or 2 of the boxes that I really don't need. 2 or 3. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but definitely that. I'm definitely gonna be more cutthroat on that as well. Also, this extends to makeup as well and skincare. Limit my backup. I have too much backup of everything. I have too many backup primers, too many, well, not backup primers in a sense that it's the same brand, same primer, but I have too many primers, like too many foundations, too many concealers. I have too many of everything right now. So I'm definitely gonna back off on that. Like if I have extras, I'm definitely gonna limit the extras. I don't know, like I'm thinking like 5 extras the most I'm gonna keep of any category, whether it's skincare or makeup. That way I just, it just is way down. I shrink it down, and that's what I'm kind of trying to do. Now a little bit more personal are my aspirations, if you want to say, is to, let's see, apply for a loan. Now this loan is going to be not the traditional home mortgage loan. I'm going to definitely try to qualify for a loan that allows me to buy land and build a home on that land that I purchase. Because I live in California well, I think this isn't any state, doesn't matter what state you live in. Housing market is crazy right now. In the area I live in the region, home cost $400,000. That's the going price. If you've seen the shirts I wear, my work shirts, you know where I work at. There's no way, because I did talk to like a loan specialist, and he said to qualify for a loan $400,000 or more, you need to make $75,000. I will never make $75,000 with the job I have. I'm realistic. It's just not gonna happen. So I went to my backup plan, which is buy land and build a home on that land. That's a lot more cheaper in the end for me. So definitely want to do that. And I hope everything goes well, I already know I'm going to build a manufacturing home. And I found a company. I like the company. And then hopefully again, I can put the deposit down and put my name on the list. Because unfortunately, like everything else, they're backed up on their orders. I think when I visited their offices and I saw like the different variety of manufacturing homes they had, the models, they said they were like a year behind. And I think this was 3 months ago when I went to their offices. So yeah, I know the likelihood of them building it and completing it by the end of next year is probably not realistic, but I can at least put the deposit down and know that my name's on that list and my turn will come. So hoping for that. And also learning better spending habits. I am horrible at that. I definitely need to learn better spending habits in general, because when I get my own place, I'm gonna have to factor in bills like utilities, electricity, water, and you know, actually not even cable, because you know, everything's Wi-Fi at this point. So you know, I have to account for that. And plus, obviously, when you own, doesn't matter, the manufacturing a home, you have to replace things. You have to, you know, maintenance like a car. There's maintenance. So I definitely want to learn better spending habits, so I can live comfortably and not like, oh my god, do I have enough money for this? You know, panicking. I want to definitely not want to do that anymore. Now, let's move on to my YouTube resolutions. First is reaching at least 501 subscribers, because I did a little bit of research, and according to Google, you need 501 subscribers to get a community tab. Currently I'm at, I think, 160, so I'm off by quite a bit, but I'm hopeful I'll get there by the end of next year. And if I reach that 501 subscriber threshold and get my community tab, it all depends on timing. If I manage to reach this goal, like in the first 6 months, then I hope by the last 6 months I can reach the 1,000 subscriber threshold, because that's one of the criterias to qualify for monetization, is you need at least 1,000 subscribers. So here's hoping. So the first goal is reach 101 and get a community tab. Now, next one is a little bit harder. In order to qualify for monetization, the second part is the watch hours. This is where I'm realistic. I don't think I'm gonna get it at all, because it's definitely gonna take time. You need 4,000 watch hours. My watch hours on my videos are like slow and steady. Eventually the video picks up, and the video can pick up a week, 2 weeks, 2 months, a month, you know. Eventually picks up and I get those viewership hours. So I really know I'm probably not going to reach the 4,000, but I'm hopeful that I can at least reach my first goal of the year, is the 1,000 watch hours. And then again, depending if I do reach the 1,000, how many months are left in the year, hopefully 1,500 watch hours at the end of it. That way it's a little bit more, I'm closer to that 4,000 watch hour minimum. So that's it, guys. That is my New Year's resolutions, you know, for my own personal life and then my YouTube channel. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know it's not makeup, but you know, I've been filming a lot in between my crazy hours at work, and realistically just not getting enough rest. And I've been getting a lot of boxes to the point I'm overwhelmed again. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do declutter of makeup at least. Because the next video you'll see after this is the start of my skincare declutter. So I will be doing that. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Hopefully it inspires you for your resolutions. And I say, in my personal opinion, create a resolution that it's feasible. You know, that you know that's something that's actually important to you, and you know you're gonna try. Because I've said so many times, I'm gonna lose weight, or I'm gonna get more healthy, I'm gonna eat healthier, I'm gonna do, you know, I never do it. And then the next year I say it again and I never do it. And I just given up on that because I know that's just not realistic for me. So these are the goals that are important to me, that I want to achieve, and it's in me. Like, I know I'm going to do it. Come the year 2022, it is my year. I am going to make it happen. Determined. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you at the beginning of next year when I do my skincare declutter. That's when you guys will see it. So